Hey everybody, welcome back. All right, today we're going to continue our little series on assembling pre-finished cabinets and the easiest way to avoid overspray, and this is a huge one. All right, so I pre-finished this about 2 weeks ago and it's been drying ever since. Today I cut them to size so we can make adjustable shelves out of them. You can see the ends still need to be painted, but I do that after I assemble the whole damn thing, and I'm going to show you how I go about doing that today. All right, here we go. So the first thing you need to do is figure out what side of the pre-finished maple plywood looks the best, because sometimes it looks like crapsum. Is that a new flower, crapsum? All right, so sometimes it looks like crap, so pick the best side, and that's definitely this one. All right. Next thing we do is take a piece of 320, put a block in the middle of it, and we're gonna bevel the edges. And the reason for that is sometimes this stuff is sharp. All right, we're gonna do the front more than we're gonna do any other side because we want it to have a little V-groove looking thing. All right, so here we go. All right, what that does, if there's any little burrs or hang-ups or anything from your blade, it kind of makes them all nice and smooth. All right, next thing we do is take our kindergarten pencil, my favorite thing in the world, and we're gonna kind of divide this up. And put 4 lines on it. All right. Now, make sure you have the finished side sticking out and not the side with just one coat on it. All right. Make sure that when you do this also that your blowouts are on the bottom. Just like that. All right, I have some pre-cut little pieces of green tape. I'm just going to put everything on here like this and just tape that down over where the lines are so you can actually transfer that onto here. All right, the step after this is either use a domino machine if you have one, or if you have a biscuit joiner, use that. And if you don't have either, get a job and go buy one. And there you go. All right, I'm just kind of marking where the lines go. My domino machine, we're using the little 420s, man.
Oh my God.
These little tiny guys right here. Little tiny. So, my domino is set at 20 here. This part is 20 if you have one. This part's the big wiggle, not the big one, but the middle wiggle. And this one is set at, it looks like 20 also as well. All right, so it'll hit right in the middle of the 3/4 inch piece of plywood. And we'll start with the plywood first. All right, here we go. All right, now for the dangerous part. Don't do this.
Danger.
I'm a trained professional.
Really?
And now that will run for an hour and a half. Take the tape off. I don't know why that runs for so damn long. All right, so now we're gonna give you a little bonus round special.
Nice.
Not that. This is an eraser. I got it on Amazon. It costs like 4 cents. Rub it on the carpet, get it all nice and clean. Takes off pencil marks on pre-finished maple like magic. But you gotta keep rubbing it off.
What?
That sounded weird. You gotta keep rubbing it on the carpet, the eraser, to make sure it's clean. Otherwise, you just spread gook everywhere. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. Those are gone. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to fill these little holes with a little bit of glue. You don't want to fill them. You just want to put like like that much in there. Just a little bit. I got this custom brush that I cut the tip off and made it chiselly. And we're gonna stick it in the hole here and wiggle it around. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Now we're gonna take this guy right here and we're gonna put a little bit of glue on this guy. And we're gonna stick it in the hole. No. First thing we're gonna do, see all that extra schmutz? We're just gonna wipe it off like this. There. It's gonna get more schmutz on it in a minute. All right, that one's glued. We're gonna stick that in there. Tap it in the center, best you can. A little bit of glue. Make sure you get the end grain, a little bit of the sides. Try to get it in the center. It's very important because you might have to bash it around, and it's better to have it in the center. Oh, I'm breaking things now. Okay. So our piece of poplar trim that's painted blue has now got all little dominoes in there, and it's glued in place. Not too much glue, not too much, not good. Now we're going to do the same thing. Did that, just a little bit of glue, like that much. All right, take your brush. Good golly. Take your brush and squish it around. Make sure you get all the sides, top and bottom, corners, edges. Just fill it up. Make sure it just goes everywhere. Okay, we don't need to do the plywood because it ain't going to stick to the damn thing anyway. Because this has got water-based polyurethane on it, and it won't do a damn thing. All right, a little bit more glue. Now we're going to glue this side right here. Right here. A little on the end grain. I'm going to clean up these little blobs. Just a little bit. A little bit of glue goes a long way, I'm telling you. All right, that's pretty good. If you have any sploot all over the place, you want to clean it up as much as you can. Now we're going to just hang it over the edge here. I'm going to put it in holes. Just like that. Easy with the dead blow. All right, now we're going to make sure the ends are flush. A little bit more. Oh, booger snot. A little too far. There we go, that feels good. All right, there you go, you're done. No? All right. I'm gonna wipe the glue off the back. Here's a little bit, not too much. All right, now we're gonna clamp it up. And we're gonna do a special little trick. Use these little lightweight clamps, but we're gonna put these little poster board pieces of cardboard shim in there to stop it from getting shiny, because it will. It'll get shiny with these plastic clamp pads on here. All right, a little bit. We're only using 2, because like I said, those dominoes will hold this whole thing in place, but we're just putting a little bit of clamping on there, like that, and there it is. Now, this has a little bit of glue splooge, came out the top. If you got a fingernail, get your fingernail in there with a piece of toilet paper or paper towel or whatever. Wipe it out of there because you don't want that in there. Double check everywhere. All right, there you go. All right, we're going to leave this in clamps for only 20 minutes because we're not really using this to, we're using it to clamp it and hold it in place. But if I was just to glue those dominoes and stick them in there, let it sit for 6 or 7 hours, you wouldn't be able to get the trim off anyway. So, but this makes it look all nice and pretty, and you get to use clamps because that's always fun. And there we go. All right, and here's what it looks like when it's all done. All right, so this one was done about 20 minutes ago. What the hell am I tightening it for? Okay. There you go, let's see. See that? No clamp pad marks or anything. Oh, booger snot. See that? Comes out beautiful. There's the back. There's the front. Let me see if I can, there we go. I guess it caught it finally. There you go. Nice little V-groove on there. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna come in, I'll paint all the ends. Just once, just to seal them, because you can't really see the ends and it goes up against the damn wall. All right, well there you go. Simple as that. And this is the easiest way I know how to put a piece of pre-finished trim on a piece of pre-finished plywood and make it look good and professional. No taping is involved, none whatsoever. You don't have any overspray, you have no tape, you have no extra time. You just spray it ahead of time, cut it to size, and put it on. It's just that simple. All right, everybody, well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day.
Subscribe now.